What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Smoke Spray Pray. Welcome to another very exciting episode of Smoke Spray Pray Live. Right now, I'm here back in Philly with the Philadelphia Eagles, and as you know, it hasn't been the best start. We had an epic win, an epic comeback win in Week 1, but we lost our last two games. So right now we're 1-2, guys. Shit, what can I say? You know what I'm saying? With that being said, we're gonna upgrade all of our players. I'm down to the last guy. You get to upgrade your players. The more you play, and get our overalls up. Give me a second. All right, so let's go. Wow, +1 on everything. We hit the jackpot on that one. Not bad. So we're gonna have to do a rematch with the Washington Commanders. My running back slash receiver retired on me.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Shouts out to y'all. We definitely trying to turn things around, y'all. After 2 losses, epic season opener, comeback win. That was a lot of ups and downs.
Now, this building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders.
They gonna get ball first. Are we getting ball first?
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go. But they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Taking it about the 1. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Play action. Here's Hurts. Steps away. And his first look is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
A run here for the rookie. It's Brian Robinson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Checking out the numbers.
Shout out to everybody that watching, guys. Got that thumbs up, man. We gonna turn things around, man. Shit.
5 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Take a little 3 and go. Take a little 3 points and go. Shit.
We got cheers. Some boos smattered him when he was announced before the game, but 35-32-1 was Wentz in his 5 years as the Phillies starter. His best year, and you remember that one, 2017, finished 3rd at MVP voting, but a knee injury ended his season late and opened the door for Nick Foles to carry the Eagles to a Super Bowl title. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now Wentz to the right side and complete to Thomas. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Wentz now to throw. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Eagles are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Going for it with Sanders. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Another run with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. The numbers for Sanders last week: 23 carries, 137 yards, and a score.
So, partner, you know, 2 games worth, he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? You talk about trending? That's what he's doing. He'd like to continue it here in this game.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this is caught. It's
Let's go!
A.J. Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll turn to Sanders. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, you know, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
That was not no. That was. I'm not going to waste my challenge. That was not no fucking.
Here's Wentz to throw.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Shouts out to everybody that watching. Got to drop that thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit that. Oh my god. God damn.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, it's Wentz. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Now a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago, Antonio Gibson with it. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Wentz now on 1st down. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Wentz. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. T.J. Edwards coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Meanwhile, Wentz's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. This is caught. Touchdown.
It's about a bitch. Ain't this about a motherfucking bitch?
18-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is up to 8. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it was capped off by the Logan Thomas touchdown catch. The return man.
Shout out to everybody that watches, guys. Y'all that thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that share button.
Offense now as they get set to take over here. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They hit me on the release. They hit me on the fucking release, dog. God damn it.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points.
They fucking hit me on the release. Look at that shit. They fucking hit me on the release. Ain't that a bitch?
And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Sanders up to good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
I think I'm gonna be able to come back from this.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The Eagles offense with Jalen Hurts at the controls, ready for their next possession. He's got a touchdown pass in his first half, but he's also been intercepted twice, so he'll be looking to be a bit more careful with the ball here as they start on first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He's going deep for Brown. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
They go play action with Hurts. Rolling, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing is Hurts. Sliding out of the under pressure again, and down he goes again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here is Washington now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's got room. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone. Wentz. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz.
It's definitely lost on this one, man. God damn it. Shit.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead opens up now.
It's going to be the 2nd loss of the season. We're going to be 1-2 after this. We're going to come back, though. We're going to come back, and we're going to see if we can even up. Let's see if we go over 500. Main shit.
Set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going deep for Brown. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Hurts sets up to throw it. On the move to his left. Hurts fumbles it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that.
That was the dagger right there, guys.
That didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of them. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game.
Damn, Jalen.
Huge turnaround.
You really had to drop that shit, bro.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Nice job.
Damn, Jalen.
It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Down to the 25. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 6 yards and they do convert on 3rd. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into the second half blowout material. And he's going to be marked out just outside the 10. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Wentz going to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Carson Wentz taking it in for the
Oh my God.
His guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. They got this one. It's official. We're 1-2, guys.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far. That's great complementary football right there. Defense gets the turnovers.
Good job. They won that one hands down. Good job, Washington Commanders.
So it's Washington.
They walked away with this one.
Here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all.
All right, guys. So that puts our season at 1-2. Let's see if we could go back over that 500 club, man. See if we get back up in that 500 club. There, 258 yards passing, 120 yards rushing.
Converted into points.
3 takeaways. That shit hurted a lot. That shit hurted a lot.
That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. When they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Commanders, it's an ideal start.
All right, this ought to be interesting. So we're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're 1-2. We're 1-2. So we're gonna see if we can even out the series, guys.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his second season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They certainly had the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Sanders is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
Call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll turn to Sanders. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation. But who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jags strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Now back to work for Miles Sanders and the Philly offense. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any...
That's all everybody that watching, guys. Please drop that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that notifications, and that share button.
You're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. This defense for the Jags, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. The Eagles are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. Foye Oluokun finding his way to the ball for a stop, a tackle for loss.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Hurts. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Another run here with Sanders. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Now the 2nd-year man. Here's Kenneth Gainwell. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his effort.
And I think the ball's out. A little careless with a football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Hey, what's up, Kevin? I don't got the thing for the sound, but I took it off. But hey, what's up, man? Ohio play. You sound freezing up.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Maybe.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence.
Come on, defense. Shouts out to you, Kevin, man. Thanks for tuning in, man.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down. Handoff running left is ETN. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Lawrence on third down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh, my God. We stopped them, bro. We stopped them, bro.
Well, they were setting up the screen, CD, a lot of free runners, and they got there late, and the penalty ensued.
Yeah, somehow it didn't get into their brains that it was a screen, right? Instead of pulling off and chasing the ball downfield, they kept going towards the quarterback and knocked him down way late. That draws the penalty flag each and every time.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
I'm telling you, man, and this, oh my God, Jalen has been fumbling a lot. Granted, it's my fault. Maybe I should slide more, but shit.
He can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
You seen that shit? I almost had a sack. This fucking close to a sack. Right there. Shouts out to you, Kevin E, man. Thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love. Forget that thumbs up. Yeah, okay.
Now Lawrence on first down. And one more time, here's Kirk. This will be a gain of about 8.
They are like moving up the field with no problem. Like my defense is like, what the fuck?
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
You know, it hurts more when I think about how close I was. You know, we were doing good running the ball, and then next, you know, we were right there. We were in the red zone. God damn.
Jones has it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A very solid gain of 27.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the
I can't lose this one too, bro. I gotta get in that 500 club, bro. I gotta get in that 500 club.
Excellent shape for the first and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5.
That is so fucked up, bro. He was so open, bro. Guys, y'all, oh my God, I'm going for the replay, man. I gotta see how I see them, man. This motherfucker was open, man. Look at that shit. He was wide open, bro. Like the whole time. Look at all this space he got right here. Look at all the space he got. Why? Why is Jalen's accuracy so bad? Like, I guess I should have launched that bitch. You know what? I guess I threw that shit too late, man. I threw that shit too fucking late. And I gotta stop it. If they score again, man, it's not gonna look good.
You want extra speed on the field?
It's not gonna look good.
Skills and understand what the passing game can do. It gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
It wasn't your fault. I threw that shitty pass, but hey, look at that. That was a nice sack. That was a good defensive play. Maybe that'll change the momentum a little bit.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Draw play, ETN. And it's going to be met at about the 43.
Good defense, y'all boys. Good defense, y'all boys. Let's go. Come on, defense. Let's go, Eagles. Come on, defense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Let's go, defense.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
That boy came in fast.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Boston Scott deep for Philadelphia. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
We got a chance to tie it up or
touchback, no. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement. And on that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Try to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down. He'll look to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On second and inches, Hurts. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
That was crazy. He should have caught it. They should have caught it in the air, guys. Y'all seen that shit? Look at this shit, guys. Look at this shit. Pay attention, guys. Look at this shit. 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 Really? Really, guys? Come on, man. Somebody drop a comment, man. Tell me what y'all think about this, man. Tell me what y'all think about that, bro. Really. Tell me that was not supposed to be a touchdown, guys. Come on. Somebody. He tipped it. Okay, fine. But look at this. You got two receivers, and they're looking at the ball. Look at this shit. They're looking at the ball. It's just floating in the air. Tell me how you missed that, bro. Tell me. I'm gonna do that one more time, guys. Y'all got, come on, man. Somebody drop a comment, man. Tell me what y'all think, bro. What the fuck? He tips it. Bing. Change the angle here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go this way. Look at that. There's no way they should miss this ball. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. All right, thank God I get ball. That's a good thing.
First and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Fields in right around the goal line. And they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Two fantastic games coming up.
Fucked up.
The first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs.
Thank you, Kev. I'm telling you, it should have been a fucking touchdown, bro. Like, no doubt about it. Excuse my language. It should have been a touchdown.
Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
It should have been a touchdown, bro. That was crazy, bro. Like, they are effing me out of my game, bro. Like.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 26. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Another run with Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of 40 down at the 39. 68 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come out of first and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll run with Sanders. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. Well going to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's going to get out of bounds right at midfield. Nothing up and downfield. He keeps himself from level on a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play rolled out. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Now Sanders. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it and be frank about it. Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that, so when they do, they can have to have their steps and start to think that they're starting to dominate.
Stop that.
9 yards.
Stop being that. No. Stop that.
An unfortunate distinction for Sanders last season.
No. No, you don't eat that.
Any back in the league to not score a touchdown.
Stop that.
Get back to scoring this season. Plenty of work available for him in the league's top rushing offense from a year ago.
First and 10, it's Gainwell. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. It was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winging a big leg and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second down, back to Sanders. Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Sanders is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the ball.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can match us.
That was intense. Thumbs up, y'all. Subscribe, notifications. Hit that notification, hit that subscribe, hit that like button.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Lawrence will throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Straight ahead, Etienne. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Etienne up the middle, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From midfield now, Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on the A Sports.
Oh my God, here we go. It's getting intense. 2 minutes left. 14-14.
Field goal range already. On 1st down, right back to Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll run with Etienne. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Another tote for Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just on a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Patterson now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talk about what the coverages are and what they're seeing. So you used to look at the snapshots. Now you look at the Microsoft Surface Pro. He's got to analyze what he's seeing and be more accurate with the ball.
First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And you and I, we just looked at each other and kind of had the same thought. I don't think that we saw this result coming. If they were going to win, maybe at home, but not here on the road.
No, not at all. We thought that at the end, the strength would win out. And that didn't happen. But let's give them credit. Went on the road without being intimidated. Went on the road with not just belief, but a strong belief that they could pull it off, and took advantage of every opportunity in this one.
So for the Jags, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia,
They got the
they've
500.
dropped down to 1-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
That was tough. Oh man, tough. 1-3, 1-3. Will we come back? Will we be able to turn things around? Will we make it over the 500 club? Will we be a playoff contending team? Only time will tell. Stick around. Till next time. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notifications, and hit that share button.